want to first say to anybody watching, Happy Holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I'm out of time if people are here. Hello everyone, my name is Angelina Scripter, and today I encourage you to grab an oversized hoodie. I need a proper setup. This is where I prop my camera. It's such a mess. I need a tripod. Oh crap. Okay. Hello everyone, my name is Angelina Scripter, and today I encourage you to grab an oversized hoodie, blanket, or something cozy because I have a little bit of a story time for you today. We've all had our fair share of bad years, especially with the pandemic not being so far behind us, but I actually want to look back because 2022 was one of the best years of my life, coming off of some of the worst years. And I know that a lot of people can probably say that too, and if you're with me, I really hope you are, because not for the bad, but because there's a hope in showing us that we can always come out of it, and I do believe that. 2022 was a really, really big year for me for many reasons, and I do think it's important to just look back for a moment and tell my future self, hi Angelina, 2022 is the year your life changed. So if you don't know me, I'm actually an author now, and I can't say that I always was. This was the year I need to stop. Okay, get it together. Fun story about me. I hate public speaking. Not that I was bad at it, I just never can do it. So the fact that I can say I'm a YouTuber now, I need to just get to the video so I can talk about all of this. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Welcome to this mess of a video. Today, I would like to be telling you about 2022, what was before it and what's to come. And oh my gosh, it's a wild ride and I need some of you in on this with me. So I hope you enjoy the video. Before 2022, I was in school. I was a teenager. I was a lot of things that I thought would define my life forever, which sounds absolutely ridiculous and possibly a little too angsty, but I wasn't in the best place before 2022. The pandemic had me locked in my room, as most of us, but I stepped outside in 2022 3 times outside of my house, breathing fresh air. And of course, that really got to me. If you read my poetry book, you would know that I'm a bit of an insomniac sometimes, and the pandemic was the worst of that. I was going to bed at 6 a.m. and waking up at sometimes 4 p.m. and my health was suffering because of that. I wasn't socializing. I wasn't seeing the people I wanted to see, and it felt like my life was crashing around me right as I was starting to get a hang of it. I finally was getting over some issues that I had, including I finally had a friend again. That's a story for another time, but maybe if bad timing, but if you do like the video, I'll tell you a little bit more about me. Maybe I'll do like a draw my life or something. I don't know. Are you guys still into that? Anyways, I met my best friend. She was starting to change my life little by little. She's in my acknowledgements. Links in the description if you want to check out my book. But I stopped seeing her and I was getting very, very scared that I was going to lose her and I was going to lose a lot of people in my life. I was scared of a lot of things. And it wasn't until she got her license that things started to turn around again. I was in what became a nearly 3-year writer's block. And if there's any other writers watching this, you understand what a writer's block can do to someone that writes all the time, sometimes even as a coping mechanism. I was alone in my mind. I was alone without an outlet, and it wasn't doing many good things for me, obviously. And for the longest time, I was wrestling with the thought of if I should go to college or not. And of course, it seemed like that would be the obvious thing that I had to do after high school because that's what everyone does after high school. And I was in a position where I should, and I was a straight A student. I graduated with highest honors. Everyone expected me to go to college. And ever since I was an actual child, I always said I wanted to write. I wanted to be an author. I wanted to write books. I wanted to write stories. That's what I wanted to do. That was my dream. And I was doing that on DeviantArt, and my stories were doing well when they were my original stories. I was doing that with friends. I was doing that during indoor recess in elementary school. I was always writing. And I told myself after college, I can finally try to write again. I don't even know if this is going to make a coherent video, but I just need to say some of these things because 2022 was the year that all of this finally happened. I've never outright said this anywhere online, but 2022 was the year I graduated from high school. My entire life, I looked at 2022 as that is the year you'll change your life. That is the year you might go to college. That is the year you might be able to get your sleep on schedule. That is the year that you might be able to focus on your health. That is the year, stupid things that I should have been prioritizing my entire life that I wasn't because I was paranoid about school and I wanted to perform so well. And that was what was important to me, that I let everything else slip away. And 2022 seemed like the end when it should have felt like the beginning, and I finally decided in senior year that I wasn't going to go to college. I am lucky enough to have supportive parents and knowledgeable parents that know that it's not for me, at least not right now. And they were willing to tell me, Angelina, don't go. You're going to ruin yourself more than you already have. You need to heal, you need to sleep, you need to write. And it was my dad that actually told me, why are you going? What are you going to study? And I said, English, of course. And he said, what more are you going to do? And made me realize, along with my best friend, everyone was telling me, you're just going to read more books and write more essays. You're not going to be doing the writing that you want to do, and you're not going to be learning more than you'd be able to learn on your own. And I finally decided, after already getting accepted into my top college, that I couldn't go. And I'm a Christian as well, so of course I was praying on this, and every single answer led me to stay at home with my family and with my friends and try to breathe. 2023 never felt like a year in my mind. Everything I did was surrounded by 2022. For years. It was always when you're in 2022, when it hits 2022, after you graduate, and realizing I was going to be pushing that day for possibly 4 more years drove me to a bad place. And while 2022 had some of the standalone worst days of my life, days that I regret and I'm not proud of, 2022 was also the year that my life did change, because in 2022, I hit my 12th diary. That sounds ridiculous, but if you know me, my username used to be LS12, and 12 was always my lucky number for no apparent reason. And in my diary, all right, lucky number 12, let's do this thing. And it was 2022 that I graduated from high school. I stayed friends with my best friend, eradicating the thought in my mind that I was going to lose everything after I graduated. Don't even ask. I'm sure some of you relate somehow. And I started writing a book. My mom, all through middle school, told me, write a poetry book. And I told her, Mom, it doesn't work like that. You can't just write a poetry book. You need a lot of poems. You need a lot of stuff. And she finally stopped asking me. And if you read my author's note, I'll leave it there. I won't go too much into this, but long story short, I realized, oh, I can write a poetry book. And here I sit in 2022, the author of a book, the author of Roses and Thorns, 100 Poems for Life. I wrote this, I published this, and not only did I do all of that, I started my own company. I started a publishing firm. I got to connect with my family more. I went on a vacation. I slept. My sleep schedule isn't that toxic anymore. I've been going to bed sometimes 11:30 p.m., sometimes 2 in the morning, but that's okay because I'm on my own schedule now. I got a diploma. I got college credits. I did so much that I never thought I was actually going to do. And when I was on my vacation, I had a dream. And that dream was so beautiful to me, for someone especially that tends to have a lot of nightmares. And I woke up from that dream going to tell my best friend, and I couldn't find the words. So I opened a Google document, and in an hour and a half, I wrote 6 pages. As of the time of recording, this is 2.5 weeks ago, and I continued to write every single day from that point. After being on a 3 years writer's block, I wrote 6 pages in an hour and a half and then kept writing every day. And I didn't know this, but I started my next novel, my first novel that I'm going to try to publish. I never wrote in this genre before. It's a dystopian romance, and I am proud to announce that I hope to publish this book in 2023. 2023, the year that never existed in my mind. 2023, the first year that I'm going to be fully living as myself. It's been one fall since I've been a graduate, and I already published a book. I already started a company. I already did some book signings. I'm going in tomorrow to sign some more books with old teachers and in my school, and people know about me, and I have a small community, and I love talking to you guys, and I'm currently on page 134 of that book. It's been 2.5 weeks, and I wrote 134 pages. 2022 was the year that my writer's block went away. 2022 was the year I fixed my vocal health. If you don't know, I was suffering immensely through my stress levels burning my vocal cords. As someone that loves to sing, this was devastating to me. I could barely talk. And now I have my entire vocal range back because I managed to get my stress under control. In 2022, I was in a couple songs. My favorite singer, Haffy and Winks, held auditions for 2 songs to be a part of as a fan, and I was in both of them, and they were amazing. 2022 was the year I became a YouTuber. 2022 was the year I face revealed. I was on the internet for 6 years, completely hidden from everyone. I only let one other person even hear my voice, and that was my friend Leslie. I was so confusing to everyone that Leslie thought I had short blonde hair and blue eyes. I don't. But here I am making, my 7th, 8th YouTube video, and my top video has 1.3 thousand views. And it's just a video where I'm talking about what I love. So going into 2023, what do I think I'm going to be doing? To start, I'm going to be writing. I want to finish my dystopian romance novel. I want to start the final drafts of my medieval fantasy series, and I want to do it how it makes me happy. In 2023, I want to hang out with my friends and family more. In 2023, I want to sleep more. In 2023, I want to stay healthy. In 2023, I might start live streaming on Twitch, potentially. In 2023, I might start doing gaming videos. In 2023, in short, I want to do everything that is keeping me happy and keeping me healthy while still making sustainable lifestyle out of it. I am not old. I am barely even an adult. But where I stand, I'll call myself the baby of the authors community. I am extremely happy and satisfied and blessed, and so many things that I didn't think I was going to feel this year. And yet, I am here, and I'm doing great, even with some bad days. I hope you enjoy this video. I hope you're interested in seeing more. I'll leave my Instagram in the description. I'll leave my book in the description, and soon, I'll probably be posting another video, a different variety. I want to do some collabs. I have plans with some very cool people. I want to get some proper recording software. And if you like the video, I will know you're interested to stick along with me. Please feel free to leave your 2022 reflections in the comments below. I'd be happy to hear them and reflect with you. I'm happy to get all of this off my chest. I'm happy to be here, and I hope you'll stay a while with me. This has been Angelina Scripter, and I'll see you all soon.